Hello, everyone. I see we have a few people in here. Wait a second. There we go. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do my dailies, and then I'll let a few more people kind of trickle in. Looks like we have a few people on Twitch and a few people on YouTube. Happy Friday, everyone. Hope you had a good week. My week was pretty good. But it's been killing me to not have Dracula built up because I've been waiting to do these summons. Hello, Dragoon. How are you doing? All right, we'll do that. Oh, hello, Cherry. Finals are no fun, but hopefully you're done with them for a bit. Totally understand. I have had a few streams lately. You have to wait a few more days to get her. I was thinking about it. I was like, I've already waited like 3. Maybe I should just wait. But I couldn't do it. I gave in. I think I can beat this person. I don't know if I've updated my teams in a while on here. There we go. I'll do that one. I'll do the rest later. Sure, let's purchase that. I feel like with dimensionals, I never get lucky with my polls, and so I'm hoping today is different because I would love some good polls. Would be really nice. Hopefully, those of you who have polled already have had some good luck. Entei, have you polled yet, or are you waiting to get her to poll? Dream Realm? No, I've already done Dream Realm. There we go. Wait, what did I leak? The guild exclusive Discord? I had 1,040 polls total and only got 36 spirits. I needed 37 to A5 my Merlin and Dracula. Hey, but you have like 3 weeks to get that. That's totally doable. I don't remember what like a good poll rate is. I know there was the like calculator thing that people were using that would give you like your average depending on how much resources you had. 13 and 420 polls. Let's see, 13 and 420. The rates are 2%. So that means you should get one every 50 polls. I don't know if there's a pity system or not. I don't remember. So what would that put it at? I'm not good at on-the-spot math. 400. Yeah, no, I feel like that is good. There is a pity. What is the pity? Is the pity 50? Is it like once you hit the basic rate, or is it higher? I always forget this stuff because I do it like once every 3 months. Hello, Cyber. Welcome. You made it. I just started streaming. I have not done any summons yet. I'm waiting to let people kind of hop in. And then we will do the summons and probably mess around with Dracula for a little bit, honestly. $50 or $60. Yeah, it's got to be somewhere in there. It's probably like 53.3335 or some weird number. Or that's what like the stats come out to be. All right, now let's look at her. Did I do all the bountiful trials? No, we gotta finish those. We gotta get those extra 10 pulls. I don't know what's going on here. All right, there we go. I made it through. Yeah, she's pretty good from what I've seen. I haven't personally been able to mess around with her, but I mean, she just seems really, really strong. And what I like about her is that she does a good amount of damage, but she's not a glass cannon. She has a lot of survivability and does more than damage, which is cool. She definitely needs her signature item 30. She's a maxed out kind of guy. Yeah, definitely maxed out, I think, is best bet. Let me get a little refresher on what her 30 does. It recovers health by attacking a target afflicted by Crimson Spectre, or when Dracula heals an allied unit. Healing crits can be triggered based on Dracula's crit rating. Yeah. When a healing crit is triggered, the healing is increased. I think I'm like really close to being able to get it to 30. Like I think I'm close-ish with all these. Like I have just not enough for everything. So I should be able to get this, however, by the end of the month. I also know they give out emblems here. That will be nice. That will be nice. And I already got my silver, so it'll be kind of close. Yeah, the cheat death is always super important with these heroes. 220, 240, and 300. Yeah, I'm like just under all those. I need like 40, 50-ish of these, and I'm pretty much there with the red because I have these dimensional ones here. True. I will get a bunch of stuff from summonings. Um, Welcome Aaron C. I just started a couple days ago. Can I get involved with this event or should I wait for the next? I think you should definitely get involved. You might not be able to max her out. However, when you're new to the game, you can progress a lot farther, a lot faster. And so you do get a lot of different resources like diamonds, from like the towers, and just from pushing campaign you get different rewards from doing the campaign quest. And so I would personally recommend participating in this event and just using all your diamonds towards summoning for the dimensional summons, um, because you will still get a lot of fodder heroes from doing this, and so it definitely makes it worth it as far as like being able to use the fodder heroes. um, and then if you can't max her out, you can always max her out later on. Like this will come back later. You can just start saving for the next one, max her out, and then participate in the next event. So you might not be able to max her by the end of the month, but you'll probably be close, and she'll still be really strong, I think, for a new account as well. Her voice lines are kind of interesting. ... They could probably get ascended by the end of the event if they're brand new right now, which I think is getting Dracula to that stage brand. Yeah. If you're brand new and you can get Dracula ascended, she'll still be really strong. There's like ideals, like with Dracula, it seems like maxing her out is ideal, but especially for an early game account, she'll still be super valuable because it takes a while to even get a normal hero ascended when you first start playing. So to have like an ascended hero or a mythic plus hero early on that's really strong like Dracula is definitely still super beneficial. What are her voice lines? Do I need to like turn on my sound to hear, or does like text pop up? I have like, does she say something here if I click on her? I think I have everything turned off. I'm the target audience for her. Yeah, I'm 44.8. It feels. I like the background in this one. Like, I don't really want to push. I just want to stay in this background. And this one's the same thing. I'm on 44 in both. I feel like I can push farther in Forked Fate, but I haven't really done it. So let's go ahead and get started, though. We got a good group in here. What's up, Prime? Welcome. We are just about to summons. I don't know what is going on with this little right side over here. I don't know. I guess I broke it. But thankfully, I just need the left side. All right. So ideally, wait, one caveat. So I bought the pack. I bought her pack, and I had 3 spirits already, and so I just used them on her. I did not summon anything. I just used the spirits I already had, which is 3. So I got her to this legendary. So I want to get her to Mythic Plus. Ideally, if there's a way, I would love to. I'm like debating between just maxing out these two because it really bothers me that they're at 3 stars and then getting Saitama built up a little bit, but we'll see. That's the plan. No Dreef plush for luck. Yes, you can count for the 3 that I cheated. All right, we're going. We got 130,000 gems, 342 summons. That's a good start. I like that. I like seeing an early pull. 1. I'm going to count. Actually, no, I don't need to count them. I'll just look at the end. I'm stupid because I don't have any. 330, 130,000. Someone should do the math on that. How many total pulls is that? All right, we're kind of hitting a lull. I think I'm owed one here. Yep, there we go. If I get 4, ooh, back-to-backs feel good. You love a good back-to-back. If I could get a 4th one by 200, that would be solid. By 220. All right, right here. This is where I want to get another one right here. Okay, I meant right here. This is where I'm getting the next one. There we go. I feel like we're at a good pace right now. It feels like I've hit better than pity. I think. About 760 summons. Thank you, Cherry. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people had about the same amount of resources that I had going into this, which is good. I feel like people are taking my advice and saving their materials. I think most people who've played for a while understand, but newer players, I understand it can be kind of hard to not use your diamonds for normal summons. All right, we're going to do all of the scrolls, then we're going to just take a pause and see how many we have. See what we got after 330-ish pulls. And let's just try to ascend her too. And you know what's great about this? Oh, I didn't even think about this. I think last time I did this, I had to go and like ascend all of my fodder heroes because I didn't have enough space. But with this new update, this makes summoning in mass amounts really nice. So good job, Lilith, on the update. I think it might have come out. The release was a little rocky, but overall, good quality of life change. All right, let's get 2 more with this last 62. 2 more. We'll take a double pull. How about that? Oh, you could have had 200,000 diamonds? Okay, there's 1 more. Come on, give me one more. One more right here. All right, I'm going to use diamonds for one more 10 pull with these last two. Oh, okay, that's sad. Okay. I'm going to touch these at the end. We're not going to touch those. All right, so we have 7 out of 330. So that's, let's say it did 50. Okay, that's better than 50 per, or 1 per 50. So that's, overall, I think that's good. Signature item, let's go. All right, we got Mythic Plus. Let's unlock this. Let's sadly not have enough to get it to plus 10. That is actually so sad. All right. We shall resume. I got 7 out of all my scrolls. And that's not including these. So 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. So I think it's like around 45, 46, 47-ish. One every 47. Someone can check my math on that. That might be a little off. So a little below pity. I'll do the rewards at the end. I want to see how far I get. I feel like the blood, the event too, where you get like the bonuses for using diamonds and summons, is going to be really satisfying. Just seeing the big ol' amount that I have. There's another one. Let's go. I was really hoping I had some stargazing cards in the Leafs. And there's like a super slim chance of getting 30,000 diamonds when you pull those. And I still haven't pulled either on either Leafs or stargazing cards. And I was like, please, game. I had like 10 of them. 10 of each. I was like, give me some diamonds right before this summons. That would be clutch. But I still haven't hit it. I think it took me like 2 years on my classic account to hit my first 30,000 diamond pull, which was really exciting at the time. Hello, Tank. How are you doing? 1 every 60? That's a good pull right there. 1 every 60 feels pretty rough. I'm not going to lie. Not gonna lie about that one. I'm doing pretty good. It's Friday. We got a little bit of rain outside. I don't know where you guys are, but where I'm at, it's like full-blown pollen season. And we get this yellow pollen on everything outside. So cars are just yellow. Houses can turn yellow. It's so bad. And everyone's allergies just goes crazy when it happens. And so everyone's just like constantly sniffing and sneezing and whatnot. And I just try to avoid outside at all times for like the 2 weeks it happens because it's so miserable. I've totally lost track of how many I've pulled for the diamonds. I've just been kind of going through the flow with these ones. Another one, okay. Yeah, hitting pity every time or having the average be pity is pretty rough. Which I guess, yeah. You would have to hit pity every time to average the pity. Since you can't go past the pity. That's actually really... That's some really good odds to do that. It's bad odds, but like you're lucky to have done that. You got snow there and it's too cold where you guys are. Yeah, we're like spring right now. We get snow like once a year. And then everything closes for like an inch. Which, as someone who grew up in Michigan, it's really funny because you get feet of snow and nothing closes. All right. Ooh, I love a good back-to-back. They should add a skill tree where you get points depending on campaign progression and you can invest it into luck. Diamond reward multipliers or AFK reward multipliers. That's too beneficial for the average player. They don't want to do that. That's too much like benefit for free-to-plays. You can't monetize that. All right. Let's look and see what we got here. And then I'll go back to that. So I had 7 and then 11. And if I had... Let me pull out my handy dandy calculator. 130,000 diamonds. And plus like 330, so 763 divided by 18. So that's 1 every 42 pulls. I feel like that's not bad. I'll take that. I think under 45 is nice. It's not crazy, but it feels good. $30 a month per diamond multiplier. Now you're thinking correctly. You gotta throw in some money in there. Don't give them too many capitalist ideas. Okay, so we got Dracula to 3 stars. Now let's see how many we got from here. Is there a way? Okay. I'm at 740. Oh, there's not a collect all option? Okay. Make me click through all of these. We will gladly take these. Thank you. My goal by the end of this event is 980. I'm so close. I'm not so close. I need 200 more summons. I think that's doable over the next... What is this? 3.5 weeks? Totally doable. Okay. Now, let's go back. Before we jump into Dracula's little event thing, let's max her out here. Boom. Boom. And now I got 6 left. This might be a dumb question. This version seems different than the one I play. Yeah, Tanker, do you play Classic or Companions? $30 is just for lunch money. What's an efficient way to grind for pulls before the event is over? That's a good question. All into Eins? Definitely not doing Eins. I'll probably do it into. I'm gonna just max these two out. These two being 3 stars drives me nuts. So I'm gonna get her to 5 stars, and then I will do one more in Laos, and then get his next one. Sorry, Saitama. I can't be sitting with no peasant 3-star dimensionals. It's all or nothing over here. Transcend Eins, definitely not. Yeah, so going back to the question, what's a good way to pull for... So, Expedition, you will get a good amount. You'll get some diamonds, and then Destiny Summon Scrolls, I believe. Yeah, you think you get both. So that's one way. I would say the biggest thing to focus on is getting diamonds, so not using diamonds. So don't use your diamonds on fast rewards. Maybe put a pause on buying stuff at the store with diamonds. If you're super desperate, you can buy these instead of like the red emblems and the stargazing cards. I would say that's only if you're like really desperate. If you are a newer player, you can get diamonds from King's Tower. And so every clear, you get 80 diamonds or 160, depending on the increments. And even though it doesn't seem like a lot, it does add up over time. You get some diamonds from campaign. If you're a newer player, make sure you're doing all the Peaks of Times. Make sure you're doing Forest Mania. You get some stuff from Shadow Invasions. Do you get anything that you can actually use from Forest Mania? Little bit of diamonds, not a lot. So I guess if you're really desperate and you haven't completed those. Arena also gives you a good amount. Dream Realms gives you a good amount. Depending on the rank you get, you can get more. So you get 5. So, I mean, say you get top 30 for 3 weeks in a row, that's 15 more. Top 100, that's 12 more. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it's the kind of doing every little thing to get your possibilities as high as possible. I think you also get it from the guild. I don't pay attention to guild anymore. What's the guild rewards? You get 2 here, depending on 2 here for 7. So you get 4. Nothing from the personal rewards, so make sure you're doing those as well. Being in a good guild will increase your odds of being able to clear these. I don't think it matters that much. Like, I think most mid-game guilds can clear these fairly easy. Forest Mania doesn't exist. You're still avoiding Forest Mania? Oh yeah, and then let's take a look at the arena awards as well. Yep, you get these. You get the diamonds is really the big part. You get, depending on your rank. If you're in the top 100, you get 3,000 plus 300, then plus 2 more. If you're top 30, you get 4,000. Top 10, even more. But even like top 200, like if you're a new player, getting in the top 5 or 200 is definitely achievable. And then you get stuff from your teammate too. So make sure you're teaming up with someone to get their rewards as well. There's like so much text here. It's like kind of hard to keep up. Dream Realm is totally worth it. Look at this. Look at this nice little rewards. Oh, no, this is Arena. What am I talking about? Let's look at Dream Realm. I mean, it's not the most exciting rewards compared to Arena. Arena's definitely more exciting. But also Dream Realm doesn't take that much. Like, I never get it. I think I'm normally like, what am I? I'm normally like top 10%, I think. I don't care that much about Dream Realm. Never finish the Candy Crush? You're crazy. It's the best part of the game. Hopefully that was helpful, Citadel. I know that was kind of a lot of information going all over the place, but it's really just kind of capitalized on everything that you can do and not just one thing. Like, sure, you could definitely just do arena because that's probably the best rewards between the rewards and the exchange shop. But if you just do like all those stuff on top of that, you can pretty much double what you're getting. I don't update my teams. I need to update my teams more. See, like I'm currently like 14%. I could probably do better. I hate updating my teams. Like I don't even have pets for these. I'm so lazy when it comes to updating my teams. Sure, let's see if those. I don't have tornado in here. Here, let's swap. Let's see if this gets me a little boost. There, I'm 8%. There we go. Getting some big rewards now. I don't even know if my Dream Realm partner is like alive. Not literally, but I don't know if they. I don't know who they are. It's Grimy Boy. I mean, they're my guild, so they're definitely doing something. So, yeah. I normally do copy. Like I'll copy it every like once a month, but then I forget which ones I copy and don't copy, and it just becomes a mess. I do need to get better at that. Okay, so let's look at here. Let's collect these. We're getting a big amount of these. Hopefully enough for the stickers. That's the one thing I really care about. Oh, shoot. Why do you have 6 stages in your Dream Realm? I only have 5 rounds. Let's take a look real quick. So I believe... I don't know, as you clear this, are you still on the floors? Maybe it's only 5 once you're like first starting out, and then it adds it once you kind of get farther in the game. I don't play enough new accounts to really know that. Oh yeah, I totally have enough. Yeah, she loves me. She's totally flirting with me. Like, watch what she's about to say. She's a total flirt. Look at me. Your eyes should... Wait, am I revealing her shadow? What is going on here? Is that what this whole thing is? What the... As long as you behave yourself, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Can't resist the bacon. Ah, it goes up over time. Can't resist the bacon, that's right. Yeah, there's a few features in the game that kind of progress as the server ages. Naughty one. Ooh. Kind of getting me a little hot and heavy over here. What happens when you reveal her face? Is that the next one? Holy crap. You are covered in my scent. Nestle in my embrace. Why can't I read more? I feel like this visual looks a lot different than her other stuff. Oh, I can even just look at her. Yeah, you know, You know when a game is a Gunner game when this is an option, when you can just remove all the text. So Lilith is going in that direction. Come back a year from now and count the number of Gunner characters that are in the game. Hold me to it. I'm not enough to get this one, but you're gonna give her bacon. I'm not. I will not accept or deny that. If you touch her, says some things. What she means, you smell so delicious. She's a vampire and drinks blood, perchance. I download the picture for reasons. Screg's gonna have titties. That's right. They're just gonna give titties to everyone. Impressive technique. Now that you're close, it's my time to enjoy you. Wait, it's my turn to enjoy. Yeah. This is a forbidden area. The text is too quick. Is it depend on where you touch her? What? Beneath my skirt. This is too... This is for research purposes only. There we go. Do not look away without my permission. Since you've had a peek, you should become my loyal servant. Holding onto my skirt, are you asking for a reward? Only my most loyal servants deserve to kiss the hem of my dress. Yeah, this is a little crazy. This is a little freaky. Impressive technique. I'm sobbing. I read a couple of the texts and they be freaky as F. Hodgkin titties. Yeah, I mean, Hodgkin and Warwick, they're gonna, I'm telling you, Warwick's got that booty. Spend fate. Wait, how far did I get? I didn't even check. I got farther than I thought. Maybe I could get this one. This is a little less whaley than I thought it would be. All right, let's change the settings back. I will not be returning to my mistress. All right, so we got one of these bad boys. A Shamira, that's exactly what I needed. Got to make sure I'm doing the right items. Let's get her equipment. I'd be so bummed if I just picked the wrong ones. I think I'd cry. Equipped, enhance. There you go. Mistress. Yeah, she's my mistress. Just don't tell my wife. She doesn't need to know about Dracula. I mean, you admitted it. 100% Goon. I'm telling you, Lilith is moving in the direction of Gooner characters in the game. I think I can buy... Yes. Let's buy one of these. I guess I have enough for these, so let's buy these. Ooh, actually, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty okay with that one. Let's go ahead and take a look at her stuff. So this will increase crit, attack, magic pierce, crit, attack, HP. No. So let's do the weapon, and then once I can get enough for the second, I'll do her, her hat. And then I'll feel pretty good about where she's at once I can get her signature item up a tiny bit. The wife is getting a very passive-aggressive email about this. Do you think Dracula needs someone to, like, clean her house or something? I mean, she's got a big castle. There's no way she can clean that whole thing. At least that's what I understand. We gotta do the summons here. What are the odds I pull a 30k? Okay, well, I mean, I'll take that. I can't complain too much about that. I think I need one more. Oh, I'm so tempted to buy some of these, but it's still not enough. I'm really close to getting the second one of those. Wand, hat, boots, body. I knew it was wand or hat first. So thank you. But I guess I'll get the second one pretty soon. Is there anything else am I missing? Oh, I have boom, 5-star Sophia. We'll take that big time. That's a nice little upgrade for her. And now I have too many heroes. I don't even know what to do with all of them. Let's check out the wish list real quick. Sophia. I kind of want to get Kryn transcended. Good way to go out. Why isn't Theo winning my wish list? Get that out of here. I will never add her to my wish list. Okay. It's so close. Let's test her out. Let's see what she's doing in the dream realm. Let's see what some of the top people are putting her in. Let's see if we can get a little higher. I mean, this dude's got her friggin' ultra transcended. So Taylene, Warwick. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Yep, there we go. Gonna have to add someone in place of a few of these people. Unless my teammate happens to have... Nope. Okay. So this one. I think this one was a dragon. Let's put Belinda here. Maybe Rowan. Wait, did I just put a... Yeah, I don't want my teammates Rowan. Sorry. Sorry, no offense. I don't know if that's a good one or not for that one. Okay. The clutter. Wait, what? You can copy all of them? Shut up. Hey, top 200. You can copy the entirety of whoever you want on any leaderboard spot from pressing the formation instead of the 20-step Shut up. How do I do this? I read that in order to get into Valhalla, you need to either die in battle or between thick thighs. I heard that too. Hit battle? Bro. This is why I never update my teams. Because I don't want to mess with them this much. I cannot believe. Does Bacon need glasses? I do wear glasses. See? But it reflects. It's blue. And I don't want people to have to look at my blue. So I take them off. I cannot believe that. Let's try Silas's formation and see if it works better. I feel so dumb. Don't even look at me. I'm ashamed. Why is it showing I can use him there? Oh, because Brutus is there. I guess I don't think that's going to help. All right, let's see if Silas's works better with what I got. Oh, a new record? I think it was barely better, actually. All right, well, that's all my tries. Well, I guess I'm learning new stuff every day. I do need a teammate with Lucilla. Or I just need to drop some big money and get my own Lucilla. Yeah, I can never break like top 100 in Dream Realm. Oh, but anyway, the whole point of this whole thing. I want to see what's. Yeah, she's doing some decent damage, but a lot of healing. And I would assume some buffing with some of this damage. I'm sorry, what else did I want to... I want to see what she's being used for in... Okay. Silas is using her with Shaltir, Merlin, Elbido, and Salaki. This team looks annoying as frick. So does this. These dimensional teams are getting out of hand, I swear. They are just so obnoxious. The defense reduction for Dracula. I'm actually shocked I didn't know that either, Inte. I've really made videos about copying teams, and I have just never noticed that. Let's see. She restores health. Where's the defense reduction? Crimson Spectre. After the target is attacked, it will be enfeebled, permanently reducing its max health by 2%. Here it is. Reducing their attack rating by 10% and defense rating by 10% for 5 seconds. This ability is insanely big. I believe you. But I ain't reading all that. Alright. I can now put Dracula in my expedition team, which is not that big of a deal at this point. But I want the... What is the... Dracula and Mira. Let's edit. I need a third team, honestly. I guess I can just remove him for now. And then once I unlock my third team, I'll put a Mauler team in. Maybe. This is a hero who's in Classic, so obviously she has to have walls of text. I mean, all the new heroes I feel like have walls of... Like the dimensional heroes have so much text. It's crazy. I'm a little scared to look at these DMs. Oh, it's just King of Thorns. I'll respond to you later, King of Thorns. I always get scared when there's like a lot of messages. I assume it's just people being weird. Which I don't think has ever happened. But I'm scared that's going to happen one of these times. Expedition is so annoying. I'm in server 287 and we are against server 160 and under. Yeah, that's a rough one. Lilith really thinks I can read. I know. Why do they assume that we can read? The only thing I can read is this. And my goat, Awaken Solace. I can't read what this says or this says. I don't even know what this says. I just type random things up here. All right, that might be all I can do with her right now. Let's see. I got 3 more days. I'll get another spirit from this. I'll get some diamonds, which is always nice. Completed Bountiful Trials. Let's get one more. How rude. Oh, thank you. I would love to get this soon. I don't like that the text in this is black. It's kind of hard to read. Is anyone else kind of feeling like the text in this is a little, like, it's really cool. I love the red and I love the design, but the black is kind of hard to read, no? We will not be doing a feat tier list. Lilith told me I'm not allowed. Two red, yeah. And Lilith did not actually tell me that, but I will not be looking at characters' feet. Can you even see their feet in this game? She's got like little tiny ones. He's got shoes. I mean, he's got little claw things. That's just a bunch of shoes. This should be like a shoe tier list. I mean, I'm not going to go into that. Yeah. Ain't no way I'm doing that. Oku feet. Alright, I gotta check. Alright, Oku's got some big hot dogs. He got some big dogs. Oku feet trust. I mean, look at those little guys. And now you got me more curious, not in a weird way. Are those shoes or feet? They look kind of funny. Is that just the skin? Interesting. Where does Drez go? In the tail tier list. That's a good question. I did not want Blood Snarl. Get out of here. I kind of like his tail. I don't like his little rock. I'd say he's like a... I don't even remember what the tiers were, but like a B tier maybe? Like average, slightly above average. It's a fun one. Mezhoff. Yeah, they're definitely bunny feet on Leica. Yeah, he's got some big old feet. I'm curious about what they look like. Not curious in a weird way. Holy frick, she's got daggers on them. I've never even realized that. She's crazy. Like how do you even kick someone with them sticking up like that? That seems dangerous for her. That doesn't seem very practical. Was what I'm thinking. Yeah, and Lucilla is interesting. Like, she's pretty much all human looking. But then she got these things. I don't know what's going on there. Frampton needs to cut his nails. Alright, I'm done. I'm falling into the trap. I see what's happening here. She's a succumbus who flies. She doesn't need to walk. Interesting. Beauty is not practical. Yeah, nice try. Nice try. No way I'm doing that. Y'all are crazy. I did take the bait for a little bit, but I escaped. I escaped with my dignity intact. Alright. I'm going to do a very small amount. Very small amount of Forked Fate. I didn't realize I was auto-battling elsewhere. Because I can get some gray emblems from this. And I think some other ones too. I'm not sure how this one's going to go, though. Bacon more like mouse. Fell right into the mouse trap. Did anyone ever play that game? Mousetrap? I kind of hated that game, actually. Put Dracula in. Let's see if Dracula helps out. She got a little cheat death, but I don't think she has it active. Or does she get that from her 5th star? I feel like she feels so naked without her signature item builds up. I hate board games. I hate board games. Well, you should probably get that checked out. I don't think you should be eating board games. There's probably a lot of choking hazards. Dang, that one kind of messed them up. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. I'm really good at chess because I just eat the pieces. I don't think I'd want to play chess with you. I feel like Awakened Souls would be better here. I just need to get Tornado to alts. I'm a freaking genius. I am afraid you'd win. I can't lose to someone who eats the chess pieces. That's embarrassing. I feel like Titus messes me up a lot of times. All right, there's 5 more. There we go. Boom. I'd blink and half my board would be gone. That is impressive to eat that much that quickly. What if we're playing with like the glass pieces? Like the nice glass chessboards? Would you just eat the glass and it just like chokes you or what? That doesn't seem very pleasant. Titus could have been so cool. Crunchy. Titus could have been so cool, but he just kind of is very bland. Flora is the Forked Fate goat. You don't need her built. She just does her thing up there. Look at her. She's just floating. Look at her. I love Flora. I love the design. I think she's so sick. Yeah, there's a lot of heroes where the enemy ones are really good, and then my version just sucks. Like, this team is full of garbage heroes. It's got Theowen, Verk, and I don't even remember this guy's name because he's so bad. But I'm like getting destroyed instantly. Like, what is happening? Who is killing me? I'm just insta dying. I truly have no idea what is happening. They're just killing 3 of my heroes. Let's try that. Don't diss Theowen. Theowen's messing me up. Well, she's not really, but yeah, this is your Theowen. 0-0. She's literally doing nothing. Verk is doing triple zeros. Nimisu, a healer, is cranking my team. This is crazy. All right, we're doing Operation Full Dimensional. Don't know if this is gonna work or not. She doesn't have the ramp up time. That's right. I forgot about Theowen's ramp up time. Oh, she was starting to ramp up. Look at her. She did second most on the enemy team. All right, let's see how this works. Cassos. That's the guy's name. Cassos. She's like Jin Woo if you think about it. Totally. She's like if you combine Dracula and Jin Woo together. I think this one might be you just gotta let it auto. Gotta wait till I get lucky. Oh, not the Orthos. Oh, I got him before he hit his spike. Nice. Garbage. I don't want this garbage. I want real garbage. Do I have any quests? No. Let's see if the next one gives me anything. Which is why you should add her to your wish list. An awakened Theowin would be so sick, actually. Yeah, use their questionnaire thing if it's still available, and say, why is there not an awakened Theowin? Oops. This is not gonna be helpful. All right, let's take a look at Theowin. Where's she at? An awakened Okay, this could be really cool. So she covers her face all the time. An awakened one, she doesn't cover her face. So that's one visual thing you could do that'd be cool. And then you could maybe give her more arms and make them look cooler, like change the color scheme of them or have them multicolored. And then maybe make her dress longer. I don't know. You could do some cool stuff in the Awakened Theowin. I'm not gonna lie. She's a widow, a wailing widow. She doesn't need to have her hands over her face, and you could change it to the Whomping Wildo. The Whomping Widow, and her hands just become huge, like giant hammers, and she just smashes people. And she doesn't cover her face anymore. She's the Whomping Widow. That's a genius idea. I'm doing this for free for Lilith. They should take notes. The Whomping Widow, Awaken Theowin. Wait, were people actually disappointed that Pippa was awakened? Some sort of lost power. That's true. I thought the awakened Pippa was really cool. Yeah, Pippa's cool. Hoping for a Tatsi? Who is a Tatsi? I gotta look this up. A Tatsi? AFK. Oh, duh. Oh, Awakened Tassie. I looked it up and it pulled up like 5 different heroes, and I was like, I don't know who this Atatsi is. Yeah, I think Awakened Pippa is really strong actually in Classic. Okay, I will say an Awakened Tassie would be really cool. Tassie is one of my favorite designs. Let's see. Like, Tassie I really like. I like her eyes. I think their eyes are really cool. I saw some people saying they want to awaken Kaz. I think Kaz is kind of lame, not gonna lie. An awakened Lorson would be sick. I think awakened Pippa is really cool. Ooh, we got 5 more golds. That's good. I failed this one. There's no way this makes a difference. Tassie needs 500 more skins. Kaz more like pass. That's what I'm saying. Ooh, whoa, she just kind of cranked that team. Maybe Dracula is busted. No, Kaz is totally lame. What I don't like about Kaz is there's just a lot of like nothing interesting. Like a Catwoman with daggers, we've seen that 100 times. But how many times have we seen a squirrel on psychedelics? With a giant hat and a giant tail. I've never seen a psychedelic squirrel. Citrana is the cooler cat girl. Let's see. Agreed. I feel like she's more of a fox, but I agree. She's got little flying Beyblades. I mean, Beyblades, daggers. Which one's more unique? Let's see. I gotta think of one more genius idea. I mean, Isabella would just be the coolest awakened. Her, like, this animation is so cool. Here, let me see if... Can I... How do you test... Can't you, like, test heroes? You have to go to portraits? Here we go. Let me see if I can get this. I think she does it. Okay. This animation is so cool. Like, the turning thing, and she, like, kind of shoots every ball. If you had an awakened version, and she just, like, blasted these, and just destroyed people with them, that would be so cool. I love Isabella's animation and just her design. Isabella is so cool. An awakened version would be just chef kiss. I would spend millions of dollars for that. A squirrel and on psychedelics is redundant. They're just like that. They are kind of crackheads. Awaken Isabella has a machine gun. That's what I'm talking about. Where am I from? Like, country? Or, well, I'm from the United States. Yeah, she's definitely one of my favorite Graveborns. Design, everything about her is really cool. It's just disappointing that she's not more valuable or useful. Country, state. I live in the Carolinas. I'll say that. I won't tell you which one. You might stalk me. I don't actually think anyone's gonna stalk me. I'm on the East Coast of the United States. I'm still shocked there has not been an awakened Rowan. Or a Rosaline. East Carolina. I'm not on East Carolina. Oh, I'm sure I have. I'm in North Carolina. I would not be excited for Awakened Rowan. Awakened Rowan would be kind of eh. I don't even like his skin that much. Like, it's funny. Like, the duck's funny. I would honestly, an Awakened Rowan would just delete Rowan and just have a big duck. Like, I would rather have that. Just have the big duck. Or you swap places. The duck is Rowan. It's a big duck, and then Rowan's on top of the duck's head. I'm just not a big Rowan fan. I think early on, when the game was new, like 10 years ago, Rowan was really fun and cool, but not feeling now. Duck win. Exactly. We need a duck win. Oh my gosh. The plot twist is that Rowan was the duck and the boy was the side character. That's true. Rowan is actually the name of the duck, not the guy, not the boy. That would be so funny if they. That'd be hilarious if they randomly just said that and then added no context at all, just dropped a bomb. Like, by the way, Rowan is the duck. Leica is the horse. Istrilda is the horse. I'm trying to think of any other ones that would be for sure like a home run cool hero. I feel like you could do a really cool Salaki. I don't know what it would look like, but it'd be really cool. He goes like primal. So Salaki is like this, I forgot what they called it in like Egypt, but the dog style, like standing. But the awakened version, he just gets rid of his clothes in a non-naked way, in like a let's see. Is there any like, yeah, in like a Scrag way where it's like not weird. He has no clothes and he's on all fours and he's just like a beast. He's just a monster. And that's his awakened version. He gets primal, goes primal and gets butt booty naked. That's what I'm talking about. in a non-nude way. It's like an animal way. Like Scrag. You don't look at Scrag and like look at him and be like, dang, that dude's booty naked. You're like, he's just like a beast. Or what about the non-skinned? I mean, he's got some clothes, but he's on 2 legs. Is there really no one else? I mean, we know Warg's got some booty cheeks. We don't need him naked to know that. And now Graveborns. There's a few on here that I think would be cool. Odin. Same design, except he has a bigger head with 6 eyeballs. 6. It goes like, it's like it goes into the screen up here behind the words, and it's just covered in eyeballs. That would kind of give me the heebie-jeebies. Next one. Isolde. Same thing, except bigger head and 3 brains. And let's change the color of his goop to blue. No, yellow. Get rid of your clothes, not the naked way is the thing I'm going to say it all the time. Yeah, people will totally understand what you're saying. Awaken and Asta would be cool. Let's check her out. I'm actually surprised. A lot of people really like Anasta. I'm surprised they haven't done an awakened version of her yet. His head grows with buffs that he applies when awakened. That's what I'm saying. Piss is old. I like the sword. I don't know how you would do an awakened version of her. She's already kind of like going Super Saiyan. Yeah, I can't answer the nipple on his old question. I think he just got dealt a bad hand. Maulers and Graveborns are easily the coolest. Wrong hypo genes. All right, we'll take a look at some of the Celestials and hypos. Selene, pretty cool. Athalia, what I like about Athalia is that her legs are just as pointy as her swords. Very cool. Twins are a classic design, like classic in the sense of they've just been around forever. They remind me of cotton candy. I don't know if that's good or not. Audrey, honestly, Audrey, I don't like that much. Not my favorite design. Orthros, I think cool design. Wukong, I mean, this is just copy paste. There's a Wukong in every cotton picking game. Zafrael is really cool. I think they delivered on Zafrael really cool because of one, the smoke is cool. The lightning is cool. Let's see some lightning. The fact that his like tattoo shines is cool. Give me some lightning. Yeah, look at that. Boom. Zafrael's really cool. Is Athalia actually an amputee? Oh, she lost in a car accident. Okay, now you're trolling. I thought you were saying it was part of her lore. Zaffy does have nipples. Normal Taline, we've already seen. Let's get all the. I love Awakened Taline. Awakened Taline, I think, is so cool. I love that the shade of her orange-red is lightened. I think that's a really nice touch. And I like that her wings are just massive. Very cool. Halus, very cool. Not going to say any more. Flora, my favorite Celestial, design-wise. I like that she flies around on a dandelion. I like that like her eyes are green. You can like barely see them, but they're green, like her hair. And I just like that she floats above everyone. I do agree with you, Yusa, that they should kind of reawake some of the older ones with cooler awakened versions. Like, I don't want an awakened Selene. She just came out. We will not be doing a nipple tier list. Thank you for the request. Awakened Titus would be kind of cool, actually. Okay, now going through the Graveborns, since I've pretty much gone through all heroes at this point. Aziz, I don't even remember what his awakened version looks like. Mihira, an awakened. We're going to get an awakened Mihira this year. I already know it. Lilith is going full Gunner. We know that because of the Dracula release. What better hero to bring an awakened version of that's new? That's going to help with your gooning. It's Mihira. I think it'll be at the end of the year. I'm going to say November. We're getting an awakened Mihira in November. I want to awaken Mihira, take my wallet. I'm not praying for it because I have no money. I have no money to buy these, so I can't get the awakened Mihira. No, she doesn't have an awakened in classic. Unless I missed it. She definitely does not. Zolrath. Honestly, Zolrath's design is pretty cool. But I think his time reversal thingy, whatever it is so unique. I don't know how you would do like an awakened version of that. Like, how do you build off of something like that? Kazard would be so cool. I think Kazard's sick. I'm a big ice guy, though. I like ice themed things. Mezoth. Yeah, I don't know about Mezoth. She is the Gunnar Bait character. Mahira is 100% the Gunnar Bait character. She's the OG. Mezoth is low-key Gunnar Bait. I don't know about that one. The dragons are the name of Kazard. If I can get them to appear. Nope, he's going to do the same animation. There we go. I like the dragons. I think they're cool. Lucretia would be cool awakened, but I feel like she's already kind of like she has visual changes in battle and kind of like gets stronger. I don't know what that would look like. It just seems like it would be over the top. Mortis, Zeki's, not a huge fan. Frampton's cool, but you can't do an Awakened Lucilla. That would be too crazy. Zolrath is cool. I'm not going to go back. But Zolrath is definitely very unique and very cool. And I think because of that, an Awakened version would kind of ruin it. Welcome back. Lucretia is very cool. Frampton is also cool, correct. I mean, she's an awakened hero. I'm not a fan of awakened heroes that don't have a baseline hero. Because, like, what's the... I mean, I guess technically it doesn't say she's awakened, but... I mean, she's an awakened hero. You enjoy your classic. I retried campaigns and dropped after 2 hours. The grind is so crazy. I feel like the grind is not too bad. I feel like I do like 4 things a day and then I'm done. Except for Expedition. They need to make an unawakened Mei Mei? Wait, who's Mei Mei? Am I going crazy? Oh, Maitria. Yeah, exactly. We're on a nickname basis. I should have known. Companions takes a while to like build up your heroes for sure. Yeah, my TV is like tweaking in the background. I have it on, which is why you can see like the flashing. Awakened Fox is very cool. I'm also curious. I don't think they ever will, but I mean, there's literally a Solace in Classic. I don't know why they don't... I don't know what value adding normal Solace would be, but... I don't know. Maybe they'll add her eventually. Oh, so maybe it's a lore reason they don't have the Awakened version. That would make sense. Are the comics good? Have you enjoyed them? Who's your queen? They need to add my queen. Let me guess. Your queen is... I have no idea. They're good enough. I like the art design of some of their comic stuff. I've seen the designs. But I haven't read any of their stuff. I think the most I've read is actually in Dracula's lore. I was reading her in a previous stream. And it ended up being so long. Like, her story is so long. I'm not going to click through them all. Okay, maybe I will. Okay, 12 pages isn't that bad. It felt a lot longer when I was reading it. Maybe I got TikTok brain, even though I don't even have a TikTok. Shuna is my queen. Awakened Shmira will be very strong if she ever is released in Companions. I love Awakened Entendra's design. I don't know. Let me look up Shuna. Is Shuna a collab character? Oh, yes. Yeah, Shuna's cool. Big fan of Shuna. She was like one of the last dimensional heroes I got in Classic. All right. On that note, though, everyone, I am calling it for the night. I have to be up early tomorrow. But thank you guys for joining on your Fridays. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed the summons. They were definitely overall pretty good. I'm excited to get Dracula signature item up. We're close. Sort of. We'll get there eventually. But thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hopping in. Make sure you like and subscribe this VOD. Can you even like and subscribe live stuff? I don't know. But thanks for watching. Hope you have a good evening, night, morning, wherever you are. And I will catch you guys later. Thanks for joining. Good night, everyone.